What's up, watchers of the Marvel Multiverse, and welcome back to the Marvelous Wave. Today we have yet another update from Spider-Man No Way Home, this coming directly from Kevin Feige, and talking about specific characters that weren't actually in the movie. With that said, there are major spoilers in this video for No Way Home, so if you have not seen it, I implore you to go do so. We are giving away another Spider-Man Hot Toy figure. We've given away 3 already, as well as some Fandango gift cards. So if you want to enter, the rules will be at the top of the description down below. Spider-Man No Way Home was the culmination of 3 separate generations and depictions of the Spider-Man character, seeing the return of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield on the big screen, both playing Peter Parker yet again, this time going against the villains from both their reality and separate realities. Over the course of the film, Doctor Strange explains exactly why some of the villains have managed to find their way into the mainline MCU universe, telling Tom Holland that once they initiated and then botched the spell for everyone to forget that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, that there were beings throughout the multiverse that know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man that became aware of the Marvel universe and were therefore sucked into it. That is why characters like Doc Ock, Norman Osborn, and Sandman, who all know that Tobey Maguire's iteration of the character is Spider-Man, were all sucked into the mainline Marvel universe. However, with this, many have speculated why characters like Gwen Stacy or Kirsten Dunst's MJ didn't appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, as again their respective Spider-Men do, as well as different villains from separate realities. Well, today Kevin Feige actually gave us an answer as to why these 2 actresses do not appear in No Way Home, even though in an interview about a week ago, Kirsten Dunst did state that she would be interested to returning to the role as MJ. Again though, they were noticeably absent from the film. So why was this? Well, this is Kevin Feige and the direct's exact quotes. When people see the movie, they will understand. It's about this story. It was a big goal for us, Amy and John, and our writers, Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, that Peter Parker's senior year in high school didn't get lost amid the insanity that ensued thanks to his encounter with Doctor Strange. That easily could have happened, and that's the reason there's not another 20 people in the movie. This obviously makes the most sense. They still want to make this story about Tom Holland's Spider-Man in his senior year, as well as the transformation that that character goes through and how he progresses and learns as Spider-Man in the end of the movie. And having too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, you could say, is very overwhelming to an audience, as you have to balance everything just right. And having both the love interests of the previous Spider-Man appear wouldn't make complete sense to the story that they're trying to tell about Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Tobey and Andrew directly serve the story and serve to progress Tom Holland's Spider-Man as a character as he deals with the grief and passing of May. So it makes sense why they're in the movie and why they have integral roles. The roles of the villains also serve to further the story of Peter Parker, but again, the writers didn't want to lose track of this. I think one of the major differences between a film like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3 in comparison to No Way Home is that the writers and directors got to stay true to the story that they were telling with their Peter Parker, and they weren't concerned with filling in stuff to come in the future or filling in stuff that the studio mandated, and therefore were passionate about the story that they were telling. And all of the characters involved served that story directly. That's why adding too many could have become much more convoluted, just like the previous 2 franchises did. But anyway, my friends, what are your guys' thoughts on this? And what are your thoughts on Kevin Feige explaining why Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone are not in fact in Spider-Man No Way Home, and why it wouldn't make sense for the story that they're trying to tell? As always, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. I hopefully will catch you guys in the next Spider-Man video, and have a great day.